It might help if I unmute my mic. Might help just a little bit. In any case, got a patch for today. Bring this in a little closer. There we go. Yeah, we got a patch today. And it fixes, boom, northern airfield progression. So this was the thing that had a lot of people hung up on. So I on Tuesday night, I won the northern airfield battle, and when it got to the victory screen, the bug splatted. So now we gotta probably do it all over again.
Hello and welcome to the.
Anyways, I'm excited to get back into the game. It seems like forever since I played it. See the resume campaign. Yeah, we'll just resume campaign. Yeah, it seems a while. I mean, I've been watching a lot of other people play it, so feels good to get back into it and finish up the campaign. But plan on doing a kind of an in-depth dive as we go along in the campaign into unit abilities and the different types of units. So looking forward to that as well. Okay. All right. Well, I guess yeah, it didn't save it. It bug splatted on the victory. All right, so I gotta defend that thing. We know what we gotta do. We know what we gotta do.
Jerry will send their infantry in first. Their armor won't be far behind.
Like shit through a goose. You lot. Move.
We're gonna take that.
March, boys. Come on.
Oh, we're playing. Dang it! Dang it!
Here we come, Jerry. Let's roll them out, boys.
Sap, stow that gear, boys. We're going.
Let's do this.
Job for us. I'll do it now in a minute.
And let's go ahead and grab that MG.
Britain's finest. Stand ready. Royal Engineers, ready. We're on it. Aye, sir. Shut your mouth.
Brins are gonna need some BAR or some. The infantry section is gonna need some Brins. I can't speak tonight. I'm off to a great start. You know what? The Stewart. We're gonna go ahead and get that. Get those guys back up to speed. Full. Okay, I need the. Gosh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. I need an MG. Where's my MGs? Where do I get more MGs? Infantry Support Center? No, that's just the tech. Sharp Weapon Support Center. I don't have Weapon Support Center. That's what I need.
Quiet down, lads.
I keep trying to go to my TAC map.
Sapper, pack it up, lads. We're moving. Job for us. I'll do it now in a minute.
Section that off.
Always eat. The faster you move, the sooner you'll get there.
Time to harass some crowds, boys.
Come that way. Oh no, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. No.
Enemy infantry spotted. Keep your wits about you.
Shoot. I don't have the munitions for this. Where they come this way?
Our tactical point's being captured.
Get moving. Oh, we need it elsewhere, lads.
Yikes.
Let's get to it.
The Germans are taking one of our points. Let's tackle the Germans. Hold on tight. We're heading out. Let's move out.
I do have strafing runs. Remind me to use the strafing runs.
Tactical point's being captured.
Bazooka squad, heavy machine gun. I want heavy machine gun right now. Did I make an AT gun instead of capturing that?
Tea time's over. Let's go.
Holy cow.
That's our number, boys.
Oh, well, come on now, lads. Move.
more squads. I need more squads.
You ready to kick some ass, boys?
I want him in the tower. What's up, Scythro? How's it going?
Germans are taking one of our points.
How do I build bunkers? Oh, you know what? I think I gotta go. This.
Krauts overran a friendly
Think of
sector.
that.
Go get it back.
Oh, we need it as well, lads.
Let's get to it.
Time for some action, chaps.
I don't remember this. Why is that there?
Point is center. Time to roll.
Sappers, reporting. Sack time.
Not you. Oh, you like my shirt, huh?
Not better than fucking paperwork, innit?
Our tactical point's being captured.
Go. Face the right way.
Fire again.
Yikes.
Move, boys. We're done, yeah? Piece of piss, that.
Is someone needing some bombs?
Wise announcements and rules at the bottom now.
Job's done.
Ask Scythro.
Quiet, feeling weak
That's
in the
his.
knees?
That is his.
Well, move it then.
His doing.
Keep your bloody heads down.
Put your foot in it.
Pay attention, you lazy buggers.
Work finish, yeah? Work finish, yeah?
I don't want that. I'll get a bazooka squad or something.
Boy, they idiots, bloody masterpiece done. Look at you.
There's a lot happening right now.
Reports show that was just the vanguard. Prepare for another attack.
Just the Vanguard. How do I make bunkers? Can I make bunkers with the Brits? I need bunkers.
Yeah, we're moving.
That's our number, boys.
Power is back over there. Move.
Reload.
Pass the bastards down. Time to roast the bloody beggars.
You get a Stewart's.
You're up, you lot.
What the hell is on fire? Sounds like something's on fire. Oh, it's the flamethrower over here. Why don't I have veterancy upgrades?
Sappers, we're moving.
My glasses.
Fucking moving.
I haven't had glasses in months.
Aye, sir. Standing by.
What did I do with the?
Get moving.
Can't reinforce them? What the heck?
The lads are there.
Those boots were made
For marching, you lazy.
combat unit ready for action.
Where do I get a Zook squad? Here we go. I'm right up there. Oh shoot.
Combat unit ready for action. We lost a unit.
No! Ow! Where? I can't afford to lose units. Oh, we got armor now. We got armor now. Do we need to call a broken arrow? Did that do anything? I I didn't see.
The Germans are taking one of our points.
Stuarts look huge. Engine damage.
Back at full strength.
Alright. I need... Break on motor pool requires 2 tech upgrades. Okay, so... Crap. Wrong thing. Tech upgrades. Tech upgrades. What tech upgrades? Any tech upgrades? Infantry reserves. Munition surplus. Is that a tech upgrade? Does that work? Dreaded airfield mission. Well, supposedly they fixed it. Yeah, Stuarts look almost as big as Shermans do. I don't know. Maybe I'm not zoomed out far enough. He's not repairing. There's a repair bug here. Oh no, they don't. Heck. Dang it. Why is he going around? He should have auto vaulted. They take the auto vaulting away? Oh, what the heck? Oh, shoot. Where's my AT gun? Bazookas. Oh, jeez. Oh, hell. I don't think I needed the crap. Run away. Get out there, bazookas. Get him. Oh, hell. Did we get the... Oh my god, there's a Panzer IV coming. Scheisse. Everything's going to hell.
Enemy tank in the area. Take it out, and there's a good chance their infantry will retreat.
Get in the tower. Get in the tower. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is rough. Pat! Thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. I just lost another unit. Fire. Shoot before you die. There we go. I'm losing everything. I've lost everything. What the hell has happened? No, you don't. Why is he not? Shoot. Everything's dead.
Just a minor setback. Focus on protecting what's left.
I got nothing left.
Get those guns ready. Orders just came in.
Mission failure. Oh, jeez.
Sappers, ready to destroy some poor bastard handiwork?
Our tactical point's being captured. The Germans are taking one of our points.
Run away, run away.
Germans are advancing. Our tactical point's being captured.
Oh, jeez. That's not good. That's a lot of stuff.
We just lost a friendly sector.
Where's the tanks?
On the move! Watch the enemy have captured the fuel depot. Fall back.
No.
To defend. Anti-tank gun ready for action.
I have no unit preservation. That did some work. Need more infantry.
We got orders, lads. Up, lads. Pay attention, enemy away. You lazy buggers. Present and accounted for.
That was a big boom. Oh, shoot. That's also a big boom. It's 2 P4s and 1 Stewart. That's not going to work. Hey, I wiped a unit. I lost the AT gun. Sound like a ricochet. Oh, Stewart wins.
Now what?
Take that point. It's what we're fucking paid for.
We can't get going. Mine the clutch.
Hit 'em again. Take that area and battle drill, lads. Properly.
Step on it, lads. Go! Go!
Ouch.
Ready, go! Step on it, lads. Come on, chaps. We've got to move.
Get out of my base.
Fire on those bloody troopers. Show those crowds who have
AT
that.
gun ready. Time to go to work, lads. Crouch just knocked out a unit.
Jerry's getting lonely, lads. Back! Back! Let the enemy have this for a bit. You lazy buggers will march.
It's a long fuse on the grenade. God, there's just so many units. Do they up the difficulty? Where do I get? There we go. Protect the control tower. I'm trying to protect the control tower. J.
Engineers taking the field.
Dropping rounds on top armor.
We're ready to execute our orders.
He almost hit me. You lot, fall back.
Do we get him? We destroy the command tank. We win. We're supposed to run away.
On the move. You turn the tide.
Yeah, we did.
Run. Well done.
Get out of here. This is my airfield. Suck it. Why'd you shoot the control tower? We're supposed to keep that alive. Oh my gosh. Why am I dropping so many frames? Looks like I'm dropping lots of frames. Okay. That scenario is way too chaotic to tech up. Okay? And I forget about the tactical pause. All right? I forget about it sometimes.
Airfield captured, Commander. We got all kinds of aerial options for Monte Casino now.
No idea what's
We are
going on with my
gonna
internet.
rain hellfire on the winter line.
A word of caution, Commander. The Monte Cassino Abbey is a cherished national monument. The fallout from an airstrike could cost us.
Hey, Sega got here. Hey, Carm. How are you liking the preview? Told you had a big announcement planned. Oh, you told me. Hey, I remember you from before. Yeah, this is a pretty big announcement. You know, I was doubtful that CoH2 was or CoH3 was ever going to happen. I said for a long time I didn't think CoH3 was going to happen unless AOE4 was a success. I didn't think that Relic was a big enough studio. They must have gone on a massive hiring spree to be able to support two rather, well, I guess you categorize it as a AAA RTS titles between AOE4, between Age of Empires and Company Heroes. So two massive IPs, for one thing. I didn't think Relic had it in them to develop two simultaneously. I thought they could only do one at a time, given their kind of a, I guess they have kind of a smaller dev team traditionally or historically. But yeah, this was a very pleasant surprise. Big surprise. It's huge. I wasn't expecting it at all. Except for, well, I mean, I when they sent out that survey, it was probably 2 years ago, year and a half or 2 years ago, thereabouts. I kind of had a feeling that they were trying to gauge some interest in the possibility of making a CoH3, and then I just kind of forgot about it for months and months, and then this came around, and then it was like, I forgot about that. Anywho, I'm dropping a massive crap ton of frames right now. I gotta figure out what's going on with my internet. It's just my ISP being my ISP. You know, you pay for the highest tier internet package, you pay extra for the unlimited data, and you still get crap upload speeds. You get the gigabit package, and they still give you crap service. It's like this all the time. I cannot wait to dump this ISP. Another ISP has been trenching fiber in my neighborhood. Oh yeah, my upload is it's struggling. I'm running a test right now, and it's chugging right. God. Yeah, I'm at about 10% dropped frame rate here. All right, well, we can't really fix it. That's just an ISP thing, so. Did you notice that sound difference between zooming in and zooming out? I wonder if I need to stop the stream, adjust the bit rate, knock it down just a little bit. He's out of supplies. But what if I take this town? What if I take the hospital? Why can't I take that hospital? Interesting. I don't know what I'm doing. The Spec Ops company is gonna eat it. They're dead. So they got ambushed by an AT gun. One thing that's really frustrating is the these ambush units that can just absolutely destroy. I mean, they're a detachment and they can absolutely destroy a whole company. The little bobble double time stance. Do I pop this then? Below the unit car, the guy's face. I'm clicking on his face. On the unit map. This here? What's that? Look at a different unit, it's gray. Oh, like he's got a blue dot. So he can't do anything else? It's an action point. Okay. Manage airfield. I'm going to purchase a B-25. Honk, honk. All right, so he's got one detachment. I need more detachments. Purchase units. Go to rifle. Saw an engineer. And I've got an AT attachment. I keep forgetting I have these. Did I already buy one of these? No, I haven't. I got the armored company. I didn't get the arty company. All right. Hopefully my ISP resolves its own issue because there's nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do about it. All right, next day. Who hasn't moved? Well, he's attached, so of course he doesn't need to move. So where is, let's see, first aid? Can you give first aid to anyone? Give to him. Heal him up. Oh, now he's got no action points. He's done. Okay. Some units have unused. Oh, I guess I could move these guys. Let's move them up this way. He's going to be out of territory right there, though. What is that? Oh, that's just the tank traps. Let's do that. And hopefully don't get ambushed. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this thing. Get rid of those. Excellent. Well done.
Great work capturing the hospital, Commander. That ought to take the sting out of the German operation.
Now
for a
let me
while.
capture the
If your
thing.
men need treating, send them on over.
Alright, so I got the hospital. Fantastic. Next. Heal unit. Boom! Fully healed. That's amazing. Go grab them. Grab them supplies. Can I not take this little town? What is this? Why is it still got the Nazi flag? I should go take this town too. Alright. Nothing else I can really do. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, I think we're good. Day 20, here we come. But yeah, I hate those ambush units. I've sent like 3 different I sent like a company and 2 different detachments at this. There's this AT gun that's sitting right here. It just sits right there in the trees behind the these tank traps. You can see I lost 3 units there from those blood splats. Oh, I should take this town. All right, but first I'm gonna send these guys up here to heal. Oh, no, shit. I just wanted to retreat.
Let's roll, men. They're calling us in, fellas. We're up, boys. You heard the man.
I just wanted to retreat. That's all I wanted to do. Alright, so this guy's got skills. Field drop. No, I'm not good with the guerrilla warfare. I'm good with brute force. I prefer to brute force my way through campaigns and missions and stuff. Alright, so let's take the Crusader. Get the Black Prince. I'm working towards it. Boom. Boom. 17-pounder Churchill. Oh, no, I still got a point left over. What do you know? What is this? Benefits from reduced resource costs. All right, let's just do fuel drop then.
We're ready for orders. Awaiting orders, sir. Pack those weapons. Orders coming in.
I guess I'm gonna send these guys. Oof. Okay. Send them to the bridge.
Get going.
Wait a second. You didn't heal the other unit. Damn it. Got detachments here. I'm gonna send them up here.
Good. Loud and clear.
Engineer unit. I'm gonna attach the engineer unit to the my tank unit.
Move to the primary objective.
That's right. You can't move more than one unit at a time on the big map.
Orders just came down.
Forgot about that. Bottom left. What's bottom left? Oh, so you're training 2 arty companies? No, one's an AT gun. Isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, maybe not. Okay, that's okay. That's the AT. All right, yeah, good call. Good call. Don't need 2 arties.
Get ready.
Don't need 2 arties. We should take that seaport. What do we need to do to take that seaport? Can we use the destroyer to do it? Oh, so this is the company tab, this is the detachment tab. And then this is the boat tab. Can I not pass through here? It won't let me pass through here.
Look lively and stand by. Orders are incoming, men. Up on your feet, men.
Why can't I go through here? Garrison a unit in the harbor. So that's how I capture it. Makes sense.
Eyes open, ears up, men. Weapon. We got our
Can I not do anything else? Am I maxed out on my moves? I don't think I can do anything else. I'm so low on units right now. Everything's getting wiped out due to ambush units. Can't really buy anything. I mean, I can buy more detachments. I really need to get more companies. I need more like spec ops companies and stuff. All right. So wait. Oh, that's right. This guy can move. Attachments. I was gonna put the engineer. This is AA, isn't it? Yeah, it's anti-aircraft. So we can move him there. Move these guys up on the road.
Sir, We've received a mayday call from one of our reconnaissance pilots.
Oh, no.
His aircraft was shot down, but he
Oh,
and his
dear.
intel survived. We'll need to
We gotta
effect
get
a
him.
rescue before the enemy finds him.
Absolutely, General Norton. So we need to recover intel, which is... Oh, it's just right there. Oh, that's easy. Just got to get the squad turned around. Yeah, forget this. I don't need that. He's encircled anyways. He's cut out of supply. He's out of territory. Look at that. He's gonna starve. I'm gonna starve out the town. I just need to get that guy turned around and then go grab him. That's easy. All right. That's an easy mission. I still don't understand why I can't move through here. Is it because of these tank traps here? Is that why I can't pass through? Oh, there's a mine. There's a mine.
Look lively and stand by.
Remove obstacle. Yeah. I see it. Oh my god, he's going all the way around. What?
That's it, now. Moving out. Go. Affirmative. For a go, boys.
Why is he going all the way around?
Understood. Loud and clear.
Cancel. There's a mine right there too. Oh jeez. Okay. Remind me to fix that.
Let's roll, man.
Orders coming down the chain. Listen up.
Alright, I got that in my turn. There's nothing else I can do. Nothing else matters. Gosh, this thing is so... There's so much to this.
Combat unit ready for
It's like learning a different version of Total War.
They're calling us in, fellas.
I think they got mines all up on the roads and up here too. Let's get him up there. Okay, so we got the Indian Artillery Company. So if I put them in here, I can transport them, right? Let's do this.
Giving our orders.
And then we do that. And then we can transport. Whoa, okay. Transport. Well, how far can I transport? Oh. We just have to find a lane. Go all the way up here. We're probably gonna lose that whole company. Going in blind. We're going in blind, boys. We're going in blind. We do have an airport up here. Manage airfield. I could get...
Commander, we might consider strengthening our supply lines by capturing the port of Gaeta.
I'm
Of course,
doing that
as
right
advised.
now.
About time. We got eyes on General Tauba's company. Commander, this is our chance to cleanse the Earth of that unholy scourge on humanity.
This might be kind of bad. Should I go for it? If I don't attack now, he's gonna get away. But if I attack now, he's probably gonna obliterate me. Let's do it. No guts, no glories. I've got AT. Alright, so I've got anti-tank. And I can do an off-map naval bombardment or cluster bombs. Heavy damage in large area. Heavy damage in large area. Let's just do off-map. I said we go for it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. I literally could have bombarded it with it's damn. There was a bombardability. That's probably too close though. It's probably got a minimum distance. Could have moved my naval destroyer up too and done a bombardment to weaken them. Dang it! I don't think of these things. It's a learning experience.
Talbot successfully intercepted. Once you have destroyed his armored vanguard, take out Talbot himself.
Hell yeah! Let's get him. All right, objective. Talbot's armored company has been spotted nearby, and we're going to take it down. We'll start by destroying Talbot's scout vehicles. That should draw him out. Talbot will be riding inside a Tiger tank. Once spotted, he will be our primary target. Tigers are tough, but drop enough armor-piercing rounds on them, and they'll go up just like any other tank. Good hunting. I'm telling you, Relic really should have hired me to do some voice acting.
Talbot's forces have already moved in to secure the town. Destroy the tanks in the area first, and we'll have a much easier time of it.
What do I need?
Pay attention, you lazy buggers. The faster you move, the sooner you'll
Wait,
get
let's go this way.
A little walk and a capture job.
I think we're up, lads.
Time for some action, lads. Sir, we've got orders to move. So move. Pack it up, lads. We're moving.
Oh, scheisse.
The Gagani here and
Behind the
Hold
order.
your position here! He's getting lonely, lad!
Oh man, these AT rifles do work on these scout cars.
Take cover!
I need to get some AT guns going, probably. I would assume so, anyways.
Who taught you how to bloody drive?
We're ready with the new gear.
Oh, that's crap.
Cross these buggers!
Oh, they're all suppressed.
Fall back! Now!
We're combat.
Do I not get to actually use this?
Requested.
I don't understand.
We got orders, lads. Sappers, eager to hit up dead weight. Orders have come in. Let's move with a purpose. We got our orders, lads.
Why does this not work?
Ready to go?
We're ready to execute our orders. Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field.
He's using incendiary rounds.
Full throttle! We're going! Move it, you lazy buggers!
Wrecking me.
Go! Go! Bloody go!
Alright, so the scout cars do nothing. But the incendiary rounds sure as heck do.
Back up! We're heading out.
Sappers, reported. Back capture point needs 3 hours, right? Prepared. Come forward and fight. Royal Engineers, we're not fucking Mitches, David. We're taking the
Thompsons or Brens? Okay.
On the move! Watch the pressure!
Come on, my nan can march faster.
Oh, I hear big tanks up here.
Get moving, you sod! Come on now,
A
lad.
capture point is being overrun.
Always eager to serve.
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
Position there. We're taking.
Big tank engine. Oh,
Here we go.
okay.
Take your britches, Tinder.
Oh,
Fuck it, hey. Shoot them.
oh, hell yeah. Oh, more tanks. Oh, these don't do quite as much. Ouch.
We're up, brothers. Take that point and hold it.
Oh, that's a big gun on that though. That'll wreck my scout cars. Got him though. Yes.
Quiet down and listen up.
What happened to my
Sappers.
sapper? Yeah, I was about to say.
Eyes open, guns up. We're taking that position. Capture that point. Let's show them we are Gukari.
Oh yeah, throw all the grenades. Oh, that's a Brumbar. I'm out.
Head back to base. What's the task? Oh, we need it elsewhere, lads. Let's get to it. Put your back into it, look you.
Prison feeling weak in the knees? Well,
Yeah.
move it then.
Don't finish.
Feeling a bit awake in the knees. Oh, I don't have nearly enough. I need. What the hell? Really?
Sappers, we're moving. Hold the position. Cavalry can't be
The
too
lads are
far.
ready.
Those boots were made for marching, you lazy.
These boots were made for marching, and that's just what we'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna march all over you. Co3 is great and all, but when is Co4? I know, I'm already bored of Co3. I want Co4,
Secure that
like
position.
now.
Drive them out.
F.
What about you?
Move out, lads.
Oh.
Jerry's getting lonely, lads.
AI snipers don't know how to retreat.
Clever bastards. Muck and bullets over here, chum. This is getting unfriendly. We're pinned.
Units ready and on the field.
This
I thought I told them to retreat. Get up and shoot. Just shoot, damn it.
We've lost a sector to the enemy.
Sappers, report in. Ready to receive objective.
Come on! Get some marching!
F.
You lot! Fall back! Now! Is someone needing some bombs?
Move, you dumb buggers. Grab that gear.
Move,
Our ranks are replaced.
you dumb boogers. Yeah, you said boogers.
Britain's finest. Stand ready.
Sappers,
One,
ready
two,
to
always
destroy
eager to
some
serve.
Masters' handiwork.
Lot. Aye, sir. Pull back. Smart ready.
Wrong button. I keep pressing R. F, 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 F.
Present and accounted for, sir.
Why is it
Now,
not
come on, my nan can march
reinforcing?
faster. Fred Carno's army. Fall in.
When will Luxembourg have his time to shine? Such a big player in the Second World War. Such a big player.
Come on now, lads. Move.
Command has issued orders. Stand by.
Orders received and understood.
Come on, chaps. We've got to move.
Time for some action, chaps.
Talba's almost here.
Oh, shoot. I'm in trouble. I've only got one AT gun. This is going to be awful.
To enemy action.
HMG, put out of action.
Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands.
We've got enemy fire. Marching. Remember that?
These things damage medium tanks at all?
Show those crowd who move. Get in, Captain Attack.
No, capture the fuel, damn it. Oh my gosh, why does it take so long? Engine damage. Oh, he fasted me. Probably gonna lose these guys.
The vehicle has been knocked out.
Get lively! Go! Move! You lazy sods! I just don't know when to bloody switch! Keep your bloody head down!
That's two down.
You lazy buggers will march! Get moving! Yeah, we're moving! Gonzales, stop fucking drinking morning! Take that area and battlefield that properly! Proud to be a Gurkha!
Gurkha. Wasn't Prince on him, I guess.
Give us the hold on, we don't have all bloody day! Piece of job's done!
Oh, what is that? This model has not been preached, so all you get is this box. It is not pretty. Oh my gosh.
Put your backs into it, not you! Stop fucking whinging and work! Let's
Oh, that's funny.
Constant firing!
I need more AT.
Bloody masterpiece done. Look,
Or get a Valentine, Archer. Archer, unlock. Churchill. Unlock via company skill tree. How do I unlock it via the company skill tree?
Put your backs into it, not you!
Oh, shoot. Mortars.
Better over there! Move! You step in, Vegas! Right back at those cowards!
Yikes. Why do I keep pressing F?
The fucking storm!
Kill?
Enemy infantry getting choppy, lad!
Oh, shoot.
Talba's heading towards the town. Let's give
Shoot.
that bastard a warm allied welcome.
Shoot. What does this do? P? What does P do? Alright, so he said he's headed towards the town.
Just bloody march!
So I can't get these tanks. Must unlock via company skill tree. I did unlock. Oh, no, I didn't. Not on this one. Crap. Coldstream guards. I'll get some of those. Coldstream guards. That's a good trick, right? So this thing did me no good except for getting the Valentine. Oh, no.
Eagers will ever be. Yeah, we're moving! You need to move something!
The enemy are attacking an emplacement. Talba's tank looks like it's ready to meet its maker. Keep at it. Being attacked.
Mother effer.
Stand by for orders.
Oh, I just abandoned my men. Oh, I've almost killed it.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
Come on, Watch your feet, something! We've been promoted! We've been promoted! Off the pace
Oh my god, I'm getting melted. Everything's hurts.
Let's move out!
Cut those bloody troopers down!
It's almost dead.
I need more rounds!
Just a little bit more.
Get moving!
We just lost an anti-tank gun.
Shoot. Oh, dude. I've got nothing left. Got no munitions.
Yeah, we're moving!
Almost got Talbot's tank. Almost got it.
We're raring to go.
I didn't have any munitions to bombard it. Oh my god, it's back to full health. Holy crap, dude. Not cool. Build more AT. I don't have any snares for this thing.
Enemies pushing the line, trying to take one of our points.
Destroy that thing first.
Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands.
It's fine. Stop panicking.
Run, Sappers!
Oops.
Run!
Wrong button.
Grab the base! We're moving!
I'm running out of manpower too.
Back at full strength.
Anti-tank crews are on standby for orders.
I can cancel this one. I've got two now. I've got two. That's all I need.
Time for some action, chaps. All right, lads.
We're moving!
Oi, Fred Carno's army. Fall in. Give us the order, sir. The lads are ready.
Sappers, install that gear, boys. Sappers, eager as we'll ever be. Pack it up, lads. We're moving.
Is someone needing some orders, lads?
All right, we got it this time.
Aye, sir. Standing by. Down, lads.
Sappers, like shit through it.
Infantry seems to start moving slightly slower, but get caught on terrain. Looks. Uh oh. There we go. How did I just lose a unit? I just started the engagement.
Apparently, it's better over there.
What do you mean I lost a unit? I'm fine. I literally lost nothing.
Move, boys.
Is someone needing some bombs? We got orders, lads.
Sappers, oh, we're needed elsewhere, lads. Let's get to it.
Quiet down, lads. Orders.
Where is that Tiger tank?
Pay attention, you lazy buggers. Are you
Oh, I'm melting them. Dead. It's dead. Fire. It's bouncing. Retreat. There we go. Got him.
Great work. Talbot's men are retreating.
The tiger. She's a beaut. Look at the size of that. Had no territory control. Oh, look, there's the boxes retreating.
They're on the run.
Am I liking it? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm so glad that there's a CoH3 in production right now. I mean, it's I guess I wouldn't say it's long overdue. I mean, we went from 2006 to 2013 with CoH1 before CoH2 came along. So going from 2013 to 2000 or 2021, that's 8 years. So we had 7 years, then 8 years. So it's a year late. I mean, it'll be released next year, so it'll be 2 years late. We won't judge by the the CoH1 to CoH2 timeframe. But still, I mean, overall, I'm pretty happy. I think it's obviously this is.
Oh, hell yeah! I got you, Tauba, you slippery bastard.
Oh, hell yeah!
Lord
Got you,
judge
Talbot.
harshly for your crimes.
Slippery bastard.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm glad that they decided, instead of just releasing a trailer announcing that the game is coming, that they gave us a teaser to actually play. And I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of people complaining about that. Like, oh, this is the wrong approach. You shouldn't do this. People are just going to whine and complain about it. Like what you're doing right now. But,
We have our orders.
I think... Try doing this. Oh, it damaged the town. Damn. I like the approach because I mean this could set a really good precedence for the gaming industry. I think to release a playable teaser of the game along with the trailer to coincide with it during the announcement, I think it set a really positive trend within the industry. Because previously, all we've ever gotten is these presentations. I mean, think back to like a really big game presentation where all they showed you was some in-game footage, but not really a whole lot of gameplay. I mean, think back to like Fallout 76. Massively overhyped and just way underperformed. If they had Fallout 70, and this would ensure that. Let me gather my thoughts on this. If you think back to Fallout 76, and I know not everyone here is like Fallout fan, but I mean it was a big deal how they presented the release of Fallout 76 when they announced it. Todd Howard, I think is his name. Todd Howard, the director over there at Bethesda, did this big presentation on it, showed all these features in game, and then they showed some in-game footage and really hyped it up. Had they actually released a beta client and like an early beta client, like what this is here with Company of Heroes, if they had done that, no, they never would have, because the game was just, it was nearly unplayable at launch. I mean, there were so many bugs in that game, and the amount of gameplay that was actually in the game at the time was just, no, that game, I mean, it was a flop anyways when people actually got the real beta. But had they done it at the launch, I mean, it would have forced them to actually produce a product that people would want to pay for, and not just pay for it because of all the hype. So it's good for the game, it's good for the developers, and it's good for the customer, the gamer, because we're getting to see what the game is, the direction the game is going, and the feedback that is collected from that teaser, that playable teaser, like what we have at CoH3, is going to be, since it's early in the development process, if the community doesn't like it, things can shift, and we can move it into a direction that we want. And it seems to me like Relic that's their intent. I mean, I don't want to put words in their mouth, but from what I'm hearing, that's the main reason why they've got this client out so early to coincide with the announcement, is because they want the direction of the game to largely be community driven, because it's a huge franchise. I mean, the first Company Heroes game it's one of the best selling RTS games ever made, right? And then CoH2, rocky launch, and they are wanting to avoid some of the pitfalls that came with CoH2. But I think a lot of that wasn't really Relic's fault. If you know the history of CoH3 development, I mean, THQ was trying to stave off bankruptcy at the time, and so they forced Relic to push through the development to get it out there to sell some copies because they needed cash. So Relic didn't get a chance to fully develop the game and implement the features and squash the bugs and get the balancing right before the game was released. And then for the next 8 years, it's just been a total shit show of imbalance. But because it's such a storied franchise and such a popular franchise, you know, it's still kept a really good core player base. CoH2's definitely got its problems. It's in a decent spot right now, but CoH2, that's a whole other story. But I think they're wanting to make sure that the development of CoH3 is done right, and that all the elements of what players want within reason can be added to the game or modified in a way that kind of finds a happy medium. It's gonna be hard because there's always whiny little bitches out there that just want to nitpick at every stupid thing that they don't get, or another faction gets that they don't want because they're biased towards whatever faction that they have. So I mean, I've had a lot of people wanting to complain to me about the artwork, like, you know, it's too cartoonish. It's like Civ 6 all over again, and it's a ripoff of Total War. Well, first of all, Relic is under Sega's umbrella. Sega is Relic's publisher. You know who else is also Sega's publisher? Creative Assembly. Do you know what kind of games Creative Assembly makes? They make the Total War franchise. So Relic is a sister studio to Creative Assembly, who makes Total War, in which you have this type of gameplay, this turn-based RTS. You think maybe Relic kind of tapped those resources, saying like, "Hey, we're doing something new with our single player, and you think y'all might help us out with this, give us some direction?" I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't talk to people at Relic. They don't talk to me. But I mean, you can put 2 and 2 together if you try just a little bit. All right, so I need to unlock this kind of stuff. Purchase. Oh, Sherman's. Yeah, Sherman's. But anyway, so overall, I mean, I'm liking the game. I really am. What is this?
Congratulations on your promotion.
Purchase.
Welcome back, soldier.
Purchase. Cool.
Justin
Hey, Justin.
underscore 15 promoted to captain.
Hey, Justin. Thanks for the 6 months, man. And congratulations on your promotion. 25-pounder replacement. Yeah, I want to flesh this out. This will be good. 25 pounders will be good. Airburst shells, armor piercing shells. Oh, damn. Armor piercing shells. I'm going to have to do some kind of in-depth look at all of these. This is looking really cool. I like this. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a big single player kind of gamer. I prefer multiplayer games. But I mean, honestly, this campaign it's hella fun. It's a lot of fun. I cannot take that. Where's my detachments? I've got detachments coming, do I not? I don't think I do. They're way out of range. Okay, those guys are at max. Let's send these guys up here. Can't really send them through there, though. Can't really do that. Why is this town out of supply control? It's adjacent to this one. Is it too far from the dock? No, you know what? I kind of joked when the announcement first came out that I finally have a new game to complain about. It's kind of my thing to complain about games, but I don't have a whole lot of complaints about CoH3 right now. I mean, it's stupid to complain about a game that's in a quote unquote pre-alpha stage. I mean, this is. I don't think the intent of releasing this was to garner complaints about. It's hard to put into words, but I cannot fathom why anyone would complain about getting to play an early release alpha. I hate the term. The terminology is all wrong. I have to make a disclosure here. Like in my line of work, I work with a lot of IT people. I used to be in IT, moved out, but now I work with IT people in a different kind of department. And the development process of software, like the software delivery life cycle, from concept to live production implementation. A pre-alpha means you're at the drawing board. There's no product out there. There's nothing. There's no code that's been written yet. An alpha stage is the developers have a first build of your software. And then a beta is when you ship it to your end users for testing. Call it EUT. And then the last stage of it is the user acceptance testing, the UAT. And then once you've got the clear from the UAT, then you move it into live production. But whatever, that's me nitpicking. The only thing I really can truly complain about is their pre-alpha designation for this client build. Aside from that, what the hell was I talking about? Heck, I completely lost my train of thought. Yes, people complaining about. People complaining. Yeah, complaining. That's what I was talking about. The complainers. Constructive criticism is one thing, but people bitching, whining, and complaining about the artwork, the shading, the textures. Like, holy hell, this is the first build that we've seen. This is the first publicly available build. You think they're actually done with this at this point? And that, next week they're going to release the game fully? No. They've said late 2022. A lot of the stuff's gotten fixed. They're making forum posts. They're sending out tweets. They're saying that this is not final. Everyone should know that this is not final because this is a pre-alpha build. I mean, it's gotten so bad. I've had to do this. This is just going to end up becoming copy pasta at this point. So I've had to make a special command. You type exclamation CoH3. That way I don't have to keep repeating myself. There you go. It's there. Thank you, Private Johnson. I'm gonna go pick up those supplies, I guess. Alright, there any more movements I can make? No, there's not. There is this. I can do this. Attack! What the hell? Attack! What the hell? Boom! He's gone. Alright. Dig in stance. That way if these guys come down, I'll be ready for them. We haven't played Code 2 at all since this release came out. Actually, I haven't either. I have not either. We'll dig in for now. And return. I don't guess there really anything else I can do. I think that's it. Panzer Company. could knock that out, but damage the town. Wait, did you not finish him off? Looks like he has no health there. What else can be moved? Oh yeah, don't care about him. He's fine. He's fine. I don't need to move my ship. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I think the campaign's really good. I mean, some of the battles are just like that last one where I was trying to get Talba. That was kind of overwhelming. Not to be, I mean, to be honest, it was actually overwhelming. Oh no! Oh, please don't destroy me. I didn't take a whole lot of damage. All right. Alright, so we'll take the AT guns, and then we'll take that too. Yeah, Life, I think that this campaign mode is going to actually attract a lot of Total War players. I mean, hopefully that will also, you know, lead them into the multiplayer scene. But I mean, it's hard to say at this point. But I really hope it does. I hope this brings in a lot of new people to the franchise. I mean, I would love to see. The heck? Anyways, I mean, I'd love to see a bunch of new people come into Company Heroes and get introduced into the franchise.
Well, men, we're on the back foot here. Our defense hinges on 3 points. Hold on to them and repel the enemy. They won't give up without a fight, though. The central point will be the focus of the enemy assault. Protect it at all cost.
Standing by. Look lively now. Time to secure that area. Quiet down and listen up. Come on, my nan can march faster.
My nan can march faster.
Section is ready for battle.
Hello?
Present and accounted for. So the boss wants that ground taken. Over there.
My Discord is going crazy.
And all secure.
Shoulder those guns.
I don't remember making this. I thought I made it infantry squad.
Weapon girl for marching, you lazy buggers.
Where's a good defensive position up here? Oh, this is the oh, I gotta defend this point.
Britain's finest.
This is the point I really gotta defend. Alright. So I put an MG in there. I'll put my mortar back over here. Right there.
Pay attention, you lazy buggers. I could murder a pint. We're raring to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field.
I guess.
The lads are ready.
An infantry section is present and accounted for.
There we go. Mortar do work. I thought I told them to capture that.
Lads.
Nothing to worry about.
Is it me, or do mortars actually seem pretty useless in this game?
Come on now, lads. Move.
Like, they're horribly inaccurate. They don't do a whole lot of damage. Okay, so mortars are actually pretty decent in the game. So they're pretty accurate, and they land right on top of the squads, and then they do some good damage.
We're feeling weak in the knees. Time for a well, move it.
Like, where do these guys come from?
This ain't a bloody stroll. Time to be toddling along, lads.
Sappers, reported.
Oh.
Job's better than fucking paperwork.
Yeah. Yes. All right.
Secure that position, lads. Prepare to defend.
Crap, I got no manpower. I'm building a 25 pounder.
The Germans are field testing a new model of Panzer Schreck projectile. Your mission is to get your hands on these goods and bring it back
shoot.
home.
Well, lads, we're moving.
Capture a Panzer Schreck.
eager to serve.
Oh wow, look at the range on this thing.
The enemy is trying to take a point from us.
That's incredible. No fuel.
We've lost a sector to the enemy.
Advance completed.
Why can't I see, like, literally right in front of me?
Shoot them.
I don't see any smoke. Where's my vision? Oh, that's their base.
Move, you daft buggers.
Okay.
Move.
That's their base.
Captured lads.
This thing up yet?
Command has issued orders.
How far does this thing go? Oh, it goes to the edge of the map. So, sure, why not?
Soldiers, prepare to carry out
Ready
our
to
orders.
destroy some? We're not fucking bitches, David. We're taking that position.
The infield's doing work.
Position here. Jerry's getting lonely, lads. Move out, lads. Show those crowds who has better aim.
Oh man, this is doing some... Oh my jeez, it's accurate.
Fuck at it. Shoot them. Get moving, you sons.
Not bad, not bad. Let's try it again. See if we can wipe it. Motor platoon? Already got one. Alright, I guess I'll...
Marching. Remember that.
Oh, they did? I think they're dead. The vertical position does give more. Yeah, you're right. You're right, I forgot about that. Vertical position gives more range and sight. You're gonna fire? How many times do I have to queue this up? Like, seriously, just fire it, damn. What the hell? I did that 3 times and it would not. Okay. That's a little odd.
Pay attention, you lazy buggers. Tea time's over. Let's go. Orders have come in. Stand by.
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector. Enemy's pushing the line, trying to take one of our points.
Is someone needing some buff? Hold on, we don't have some action, chaps.
Sap, we've got orders to move.
So move. Ground needs taking, boys.
Present and up that all back. Nice and tidy there. We're up, you lot. Aye, sir. Standing by. Quiet down and listen Quiet, up. Shut your mush and move your bloody feet.
The beggars are threatening a capture point.
Do I need a AT? No, I've already got an AT gun.
Aye, sir. We need to get there today. Time to be toddling along, lads. After you. Out.
Did I see some? I did see some.
Look, you. Sappers, eager as we'll ever be.
We're losing a capture point to enemy action.
It's fine. I don't mind. It's okay. I just want to...
The sector's in enemy hands.
I don't need that.
Damn, we've lost.
Oh, shoot. Was not paying attention to that. Platoon. This is motor... Oh, this is armored platoon. This is what I need right here. That's a dead squad.
Now then, have I got your attention?
Yeah, you got my attention.
Area and battle drill, lads. Properly.
Hoping they have a single player mode that lets you play as Axis on the campaign map. I can almost guarantee that they will. Yeah, I can't imagine them not having one.
Nice position there. We're up, you lot. Always eager to serve.
Capture point is being overrun.
We're ready to go. We've taken the
Unit lost. They're all gone.
Wait, how? Where? I still haven't captured a Panzer Strike.
Get moving, you sod.
They haven't dropped one for me.
Take that area and battle drill, lads. Pay attention. Stop playing with yourselves.
ground to take.
All right, so we can get a Valentine. Let's do that. We can research the Churchill. I've got him bleeding right now, so this game's gonna be over pretty soon.
Present and accounted for, sir. Look lively now. Time to secure that area. Always time to be
I literally
toddling
told
along,
him to go
lads.
in here.
After you, Alf. Aye, sir. Standing by.
They add new tanks with the updates. I don't think there were any new units added with the updates. There's just some bug fixes.
Pay attention, you lazy buggers.
Just some bug fixes. One of them was an important one, like the North Airfield. That's no longer bugged. I was able to complete that.
As requested.
You cheeky wankers.
Enemy down to 75 points. We have them now.
Move, you lazy sods.
Hey, there's a that's what I need right here. Boom. Damn, got away again. He keeps getting away with it. So glad USF actually gets actual good tanks instead of early war crap like in CoH3. Yeah, I haven't really messed with the USF tanks too much, I don't think. Basically all I've messed around with is the Chaffee. And it's okay. I mean, Chaffee's not terrible. It's kind of a little paper thin on the armor, of course, but I mean, it's kind of a light medium tank classification, I guess you'd say. I don't think I'm ever going to capture a, I don't think I'm going to get that Panzer Strike.
Stand by, soldier.
Stand by, soldiers. There we go. I'm just going to fire out here. See what's there.
We got orders, lads.
Did I ever build it? I did not. All right. So I'm going to get a Sherman. Thought I was going to get a Valentine, but... I did have Valentine. Where was he? Oh, he was hidden.
They're down to only 50 points.
He was hidden.
We're losing a capture point.
Take that area and
I thought I upgraded these guys.
Threatening a capture point.
Jerry's getting lonely, lad. Advance completed.
Target's ours.
Take that target now.
Useless bugger.
Damnation. The sector's in enemy hands.
What? How? Possible.
Lazy buggers will roar.
Unit ready and on the field.
Is there crush in the game? Can you actually crush infantry?
Down. We've lost a unit.
I lost a unit. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that squad over there. Oh! May not crush, but it'll...
A capture point is being overrun.
Engine damaged. I'm gonna lose the Valentine. Oh, he's reinforcing too fast. Oh, there's another Panzer Shrek squad. Oh, I gotta take the Panzer Shrek. I got it. I captured it. I was about to say, man, you better give me credit for that. I need her. Hey, fire at them. I guess you had a sightline? There's no vehicle crash on carcasses. That should have killed, I think. These Panzer Shreks don't do jack squat to Shermans. That almost makes me happy. Not really, but I mean, look, he's doing nothing. I want another Sherman. I'm not gonna have time. Yeah, I think the side armor is probably what saved that Sherman, because if that was CoH3, that Sherman would have been dead. D-E-D, dead. Alright, well that was a slaughter. Yeah, I lost almost nothing there. Hellcat has an HE barrage. Nice. Oh, here comes another Panzer company. Hey, oh, he's got a detachment too of rifles. Day 22. Can my... Oh, shoot. I may not be able to reach. I can reach. Soften them up. That works.
What's our objective? Look lively and stand by.
Okay, I need to clear, remove obstacle right here. All right.
We're ready for orders.
Time for breakthrough. Let's capture the town. Oh, we should have hopped in there.
Know our job. All right, get on it. We're up.
Oh. Okay.
Look, shotgunners. We have our orders.
It's a short range for artillery. Really short range.
Orders just came down. Get that gear squared away. Come on.
All right, we got 3 days left on this. So we'll get it next turn. Not a problem.
Understood. Loud and clear.
Where was I doing? What was I doing with these engineers? I was gonna put these engineers up here. That's what I was gonna do. And I probably should get some more. Yeah. Another airborne company. I don't think I have an airborne company. I think these are all... No, there's this guy up here. He's airborne. Oh, I was going to go take this over here. I don't know why that's... I thought I already grabbed that. Whatever. Okay, what haven't I moved yet? Take that off. Go here. Wait, was I not dug in? Damn it. Alright, that's gone. He's got skill points. BL 5.5 howitzer emplacement. This looks like a B4. I think I want Gurkha rifles. Give me some diversification on my infantry. The airborne company guy looks like Fedor Emelianenko. Emelianenko? I don't know who that is. I want to try this. Perimeter mortar. Not available in pre-alpha preview. Huh. Okay, well, we won't get that then. Fedor's the MMA goat? You mean Hoist Gracie? That's a really weird way of spelling Hoist Gracie. Precision shot. Air burst. I don't care about the air burst. And that's old school CoH3 right there. 25 pounder with the air burst. The Overwatch ability for 25 pounders. Ah, it's a disgusting ability. I should look at passives. Gurkha rifles pillage munitions from enemy infantry, squads that kill, and fuel from enemy vehicles that kill. Let's try the pillage. I don't want the why can't I... It's 1 point. Why can't I get this? Tombstone Mercenary, thanks for the follow. So when I actually followed MMA, What Doth Live, when I followed MMA, I mean, it was like the UFC was... I mean, the UFC technically started in like 1994, but I got into it probably around like 2000. I got into it around 2007, and I did the whole. I should probably attack here. Boom. Okay, he's wicked. I'm dug in. He's not. This isn't gonna hurt me much. But yeah, I mean, I got into MMA around 2007, and a lot of it was due to just... I wasn't forced into it, but I was heavily in... Actually, you know what? I was forced into it. So my first line supervisor in my unit said, you know what? You're not doing anything this spring, so why don't you just go ahead and do the level 1 combatives course? This is when I was in the army. So I'm like, what the hell? It's like, oh, what is that? He's like, don't worry about it. You'll just get beat up a lot, and then you'll get certified, and then you can come back and teach the battalion. You'll be certified to instruct the battalion on this stuff. I'm like, I don't want to get beat up. Didn't matter. I went anyways. And he scheduled me level 1 and level 2 back to back. So it was 3 weeks of just ground and pound, just nonstop, like 8 hours a day, for 3 weeks. So that was a lot of fun. I came out with a broken rib and got my spine crushed. It's pretty awesome. Hey Chidori, thanks for the follow. And yeah, I got partisan stuff. I've heard that these are underwhelming. I do want a medic truck though. I want that. Partisan. I lost the descriptions. There's no description on this. But yeah, so I got level 2 certified with the Army in what they call modern Army combatives, which is basically just, it's basically like brown belt level of an MMA studio, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is basically what it is. Does it make me a certified ass kicker? I actually do have a certification. Yeah, they gave me a certification for getting my ass kicked. But the fun part about it was though, so when you achieve level 2, you get to go back and be an assistant instructor. And there's this drill for the level 1s that is kind of like it's not really rite of passage, but it is a thing that they require. It's a test that you have to pass. There's like a written, well, no. There's a 2-part test. There's a demonstration test, and then there's a demonstration test. The first one is you have to demonstrate that you know the different moves and counter moves to these different techniques. And then the second demonstration is you have to go against a fighter and achieve a clinch to where they can't fight back. And the fighter would be me, and I've got 16-ounce boxing gloves on, and I can hit you as hard as I want. And you have to do it 4 times. So there's 4 rounds. It's exhausting, but it's hella fun. The thing is that so we usually have like 3 or 4 punchers, and then the class size is anywhere between like 15 to 50. Is this real, CoH3? Hell yeah, it's real. Hell yeah. And yeah, it just got announced. What was it, Tuesday? Yes. It's I'm gonna take the bombing run, I guess. No. I want to try the partisan thing. Stolen resources? No. And compromised states, like engine damage. That seems stupid. That seems underwhelming. No, this is CoH3. Anyone can play. You just go to companyheroes.com, sign up for a Relic account, and then link your Steam account to your Relic account, and then claim the game in the Relic website, and then it shows up in your Steam library, and you can download it and start playing. It's available for all to play. The gameplay's feeling pretty good for a quote-unquote pre-alpha. It's not bad. There's definitely some room for improvement, of course. I mean, this is such an early build, and it's not going to be perfect, and I do not have any reasonable expectations that this is a polished game. So for what it is, it's really good. I'm liking the feel of it because it's implementing a lot of old tech mechanics from CoH1, which is amazing. Let's see.
We have the initiative, but they have the defensive advantage.
Let's get some of that. Let's get some of that. It's like Captain Territory. But yeah, so I got to go back and help teach some of the classes, and I do the punching drill, and I got my 16-ounce boxing gloves on, and these students. Okay, so full disclosure, I was a 6'6" tall, lanky guy who didn't appear to have a lot of muscle or punching power, and I could actually. There was this one time I heard this guy say while he was in line, he's like, "I'm gonna take this tall, skinny guy. He's gonna be easy." And so he positioned himself in line to where he would get me on his first round, and he came at me, and the first thing I do was a wind-up haymaker, and I almost knocked him out. No lies, I almost knocked the guy out, and you could hear everyone, all the other students go, "Oh shit!" Do one of those kind of things, and Yeah, they didn't underestimate me after that. I landed it so good too. I mean, he went kind of low, and I did a wind up like this, and went bam, and I caught him like right in the face. I mean, it was right in the mouth, so it wasn't really enough to knock him out. It wasn't like the side of the head, which would, you know, that's a damage hit right there. But I caught him square in the mouth, and he went back, and his eyes started to go back a little bit into his head, but then he came around like almost instantly. And then I stopped, and I was like, oh shit, dude, are you okay? And then he just kind of had this blank stare out on him, and he's like trying to shake it off because he got embarrassed. He got real embarrassed. Stewart. I want a Stewart. No, don't want that. What the? How do I cancel? I don't like the cancel button. Huh.
Let's move out. Move out, lads. Step lively. Go.
I need to start clumping my infantry together. More firepower.
Pay attention.
Sappers.
The new infantry section is ready for battle.
Master's handiwork.
Aye, sir. Stand in place.
Enemy infantry getting choppy, lads.
Do I not have breach?
Always eager to serve.
We're losing a capture point to enemy action.
Quiet down and stop playing with yourselves. Ground to take.
Tall, skinny means you have a lot of weight to put behind your moves. I didn't have a lot of weight. I mean, I was like 6'5" and maybe about 175, 180 pounds. 6'6", 6'5". I've shrunk a little bit. I used to be 6'6". I shrunk. Yeah, burn them out. But I mean, what little weight I did have was just all muscle. I used to be in shape.
No fucking moving.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Over there.
What?
Captured. Time for a brew, eh?
I don't know what that is. Tie-dye? It's a box. It's an empty box. Electric tie-dye? I don't know what that is.
The cherry limeade energy drink that you like.
Oh, you got some?
I bought it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, for me? For like the 2 that I've drank over the past 2 months? Yes, it is.
They had,
Where's my Stewart?
they had
Oh, no
16
fuel.
left, and I bought
Aye, sir. Stand in. Stop playing with yourselves. Ground to take.
For pre-alpha, it's pretty decent. What are some changes you'd like to see before launch? I mean, most of the complaints, I'm more interested in optimization. I mean, so far the gameplay is pretty good. Infantry seems to move kind of slow, maybe about a 5 to 10% speed increase. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I really actually just need a lot more time with the game. I don't think I have enough time right now to actually make any kind of determination and definitively say that, okay, these are the things that need to be fixed. Because it's just, and this is my second night of playing, so I wish I could give a better response than that, but as it stands right now,
Time to secure that area.
I mean, obviously the tanks need kind of reworking.
Come on, bastards.
Panthers, from what I've seen, are murdering infantry, which is weird. They're more of an AT kind of tank, traditionally, with company heroes, not anti-infantry tank. Why are these guys dying faster? There they go, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bug out. Well, there's my Stewart. Okay. Do I feel the zoom is okay? I think the zoom is okay. It might be I don't know. It's just the scaling is also a little odd. It's just something. I don't think it's wrong. I think just something to get used to. Like the tanks, the Chaffee seems kind of small. The Sherman seems a little small, but the Stewart looks huge. And it might just be because of the verticality that's been introduced into the game. Being like, you know, there's different elevation levels, and so it might have something to do with that. but it feels kind of odd. Oh, it's too close. Crap.
Smashing work. The enemy's down to only 50 points.
Oh, this is gonna be over soon.
The capture point is being overrun.
Pay attention.
Gonna be over soon. The soldier models, yeah, they definitely look a lot smaller than in other Co games. That's yeah, they do look a lot smaller, but I think that's by design to make the tanks look a little bit bigger.
The
But
general's nephew was in that last batch of reinforcements. See that his squad gets enough combat experience to be promoted out of here.
are you kidding
Just
me?
don't get him killed in the process.
Oh my gosh! Promote rifleman to squad rank. That's not gonna happen. There's not enough time left.
Royal Engineers,
Time's over.
ready.
Let's go.
There's not enough time left.
Ain't a bloody stroll. Move it.
I have to stop capping territories.
Come on now, lads.
The
I'm not gonna
enemy
do
is
that.
trying to take a point from us. Show them what for. Take their last 10 points.
Guess I don't have any.
The sooner you'll get there.
We're
Yeah.
losing a capture point.
I think I'm gonna let that decap. That's not gonna make a difference. The game's over.
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
We're up, you lot.
Enemies put our supply lines broken. We have sectors isolated out there.
Okay, this is gonna switch. Oh my god, they had 1 point left.
Well
Oh,
done,
never mind.
men. We
Never
did
mind.
what we came here to do.
Hoping the gunfights happen at range. Looks bad when they're shooting each other from like 10 feet away. Yeah, because then you get into Iron Harvest territory with that. It's just all Iron Harvest infantry engagements from the limited amount of time I played was, here's soldier A, here's enemy soldier B, and they're this far apart from each other. Their rifle barrels are touching. Iron Harvest was just plain sad. I know a lot of people who were hyped for that, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if it's enough to take me away from CoH3, but I'll give it a shot. And I played the open beta, and I was like, ain't no way. This game is doo-doo. Straight up doo-doo. First of all, the graphics in Company Heroes 2 look just as good, if not better. So, and this game is how old? No, I'm just gonna leave him dug in. This guy's not gonna move. I'm gonna put these guys in here. Maybe. Maybe. Son of a gun. Yeah, Iron Harvest was just absolute dog crap of a game. It tried to be too much like Company of Heroes, but failed in all the important parts. Yeah, there's not really anything else I can do. He's there. He's there. He's there. Yeah, that's fine. Next day. Well said, Tombstone. Tombstone Mercenary. I swear I talk good. I can talk good, okay?
Sir, our recon pilot is still awaiting extraction. We can't allow
I
his
know.
to be lost to the enemy.
I'm right here. Finally got to him. Got it. Are you happy now? Better be
Sir,
happy now.
aerial observations from the recon plane show the exact location of General Tauber's company, but he likely won't sit still for long.
I already got him. General Tauber's gone.
Got you in my sights, Tauber. Better say your prayers.
See, I could have done that voice acting.
I got you in my sight, Tauber. You better say your prayers.
I could have done the voice acting for this game. I'm still available. This game's not released yet. It's time to make changes, Relic. Call me. Alright. I want to push toward... Let's see port. Can I bombard? No, I can't bombard the seaport.
Get ready to advance, gunner.
Just taking the sand back with him. I don't have any. Oh, I do have a detachment. That's right. Okay.
Stop that double. We're moving up.
Am I gonna capture this uncontested?
Victory.
Superb operation, Commander.
Hell yeah.
With well-protected ports under our control, our supply lines will remain strong.
Destroyer's still in range. Supply range. Yeah, I got the whole coastline now. That's what's up.
We know our job. Let's get on it. We're ready for orders. Eyes open, ears up, men.
Let's go ahead and garrison him. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep him there.
What's our objective?
I'm gonna move up here.
Come on.
Why am I stopping? Is there a mine on the road?
Waiting orders, sir.
There's a mine on the road.
That's an affirmative. We're a go, boys. Orders are incoming, men. Let's head out. Eyes open, ears up, men.
Sir,
Oh,
we're getting reports
jeez.
of human activity around the Monte Cassino Abbey. I advise a reconnaissance flight over the hilltop. Shouldn't take long.
How do I do a reconnaissance
Recon
flight?
away if you must, Commander, but mark my words. That Abbey is crawling with Krots. We ought to just bomb the shit out of it and move on in.
Can't do that. We gotta save
There
it.
is a more considered approach, Commander. We send in a
Tell him,
partisan ground team
Agent
from
Carter.
Avellino to observe and report on the Abbey. It would take a little longer, but the intel would be on point.
Use recon or partisan observe on Monte Cassino. How do I do that? Okay, that's gonna destroy me there. Got that to deal with there.
Act those weapons. Orders coming in.
These guys need to come down this way.
Keep going.
We have no detachment. I need to get.
Let's get it done, boys.
Let's have a engineer detachment, but
Clear.
I need to get these guys up there ASAP.
Move out, men.
Interact with the partisan city. Oh, the partisan city is this one, right? Partisan hub. Observe and report. I could just run a. I've got the airfield. That's a fuel depot. That's not the airport. No, not that one. This one. I don't have a recon plane. I bought the bomber plane. Okay, so this we'll do. Observe and report.
What's the holdup, Commander? We launching this airstrike on the Abbey or not?
No.
Winter line's getting stronger by the hour.
Sir, we should wait for the partisan ground intel. You're not someone who makes a habit of acting blindly. Don't start now. Commander, the ground intel shows that civilians are sheltering inside the Abbey. There's no justification for bombing Monte Cassino now.
Or maybe
Ordinarily, I'd agree, Commander.
the Germans are using
However,
them as
an
human meat
airstrike
shields.
would throw the enemy into disarray, gifting our boys the upper hand in their ground assault. A swifter, cleaner victory for us all, yes?
Norton.
Now you're speaking my language, Norton. There's a greater cause at stake here. Bigger picture, right, Valeni? I say let's bomb with a capital B.
Capital B.
Do I bomb it? Or do I go for the ground assaults?
Look lively and stand by.
Why is this out of supply? I still haven't figured that out. Hey, White Flash. How's it going? Do need to move these guys up. But, move them up there. Okay, so there's that guy. It's just a detachment, though.
On your feet. Let's go.
We'll move them up. Working on some CoH3 content. Very cool. Very cool. Purchase units. Oh, I can. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so I can make another. I don't have the resources though. I've got no. I've got one detachment there. That's the AT gun. Probably should get a rifle detachment. They're cheap. Or assault engineer. I think I'll get a assault engineer. And then I'll attach it to here. I don't think I can move anywhere else. No, those are all detachments. They're alright, they're fine. How am I liking CoH3? I'm liking it a lot, really. I like that they're bringing back a lot of CoH1 mechanics. And I can get past, you know, the early graphics, shaders, textures, and all that stuff. That's not a big deal to me. The infantry TTK it seems like it might need a little bit of tweaking. Seems like it's a little fast, but I probably just need more time in the game more than anything. Let's do that. Let's do partisan activated boot which I left behind by partisan forces that after a short countdown detonates and kills nearby units will also setting the point to neutral. Okay, so it's booby traps on points. TTK, yeah, time to kill. Yeah, I really, it's hard to gauge in these single player missions because everything's just it's a little bit out of whack and it's not what I would expect in a multiplayer match. I've only played just a couple skirmishes, but I don't know. It seems like there's you got to be a lot more careful with your units because the TTK is kind of fast, and so you end up with a lot of lost units. And the other thing is that there's no TAC map, so I'm a TAC map player, so it's hard, and I don't use mouse. I don't use the arrow keys for movement. I use my middle mouse button, but middle mouse button's kind of borked right now. Let's try that one. So, like, I'll show you how the middle mouse button's a little, why I say it's borked. Oh, what the hell was that? I got ambushed. Why didn't that show up earlier? Like when I was actually moving that unit. Is there preview for German units yet? No, there's not.
We may be on the defense, but that just means we're in a better position to bring the fight to the enemy.
Time to be toddling along, lads.
If we can surround their
Is that
base,
Mr. Robot
we can
voice?
force a retreat.
All right, so here's what I mean by the middle mouse button. Normally you would just click and then move it, but you see how the mouse jumps? Like if I click up here, mouse jumps up there. I'm clicking around, and so it goes to where the mouse is, the cursor is on the screen, instead of being centered. Mouse, yeah, well, mouse camera isn't really shit. It's just I don't know why they did it this way. Just clicking around like this with the middle mouse button. Is it supposed to be it's You're supposed to drag the camera with your mouse movement, not jump to where you click and then move. So it really throws me off. So I'm not used to that at all, and I don't know how anyone would ever want that as a feature.
We're taking that position.
Why are you bombarding me?
Heavy machine gun has been deployed for you.
Oh, thank you.
Can we blow it up now?
Let's take him in this house. Cover this whole area here.
What's the back after point?
We'll be up the creek if the Germans bring in their armor. Let's even the playing field. Capture an enemy anti-tank gun.
I already have one.
Pay attention. Feeling weak in the nice position there. Brand's finest. Stop playing with yourselves. Ground to take.
Sappers, eager as will
When is Total War Empire 2 going to be made? I know, right? Actually, I would like to have a Total War Medieval 3? Or Medieval 3 Total War, rather. That's what I would like to see. I don't think Attila really counts. It's too early.
Get it captured, lad. Hold in position here. You lazy fuckers will march.
Heavy machine gun and crew are ready for orders.
Like you a tree.
Six-man grins. What do you do against this? Does that mean if they ever release Russians, there's going to be 12-man cons?
All out. There's a battle to fight. We're up, you lot.
So that's a river.
Come on now, lads.
Is this like via River Valley? It's a little bit, except there's no... I guess, can you cross there? Or here?
We're not staying here, lad.
Indoors. Quick as you can now.
Oh, you can't see all the way over there. Never mind. Kind of. Oh, wait, you can. Oh, look at that. It's amazing. Alright, I definitely need more units here. I'm kind of lagging behind. Get the steward unlocked.
What's the task? Oh, we're needed elsewhere, lads. Let's get to it. Back at full strength.
Hi, the faster you move, this lovely little...
Infantry section trained and ready.
Oh, jeez. We went into the same house. He could... Okay, so this shouldn't actually be a thing. I think we found maybe a bug here, but in all other iterations of Company Heroes, adjacent buildings that you can garrison separately, you've not been able to fire at each other. Oh, I might get a wipe here. Nice. Oh.
We've lost a sector to the enemy.
Ready? Move your stupid asses back. Fire on them bloody troopers.
No, my church.
Always eager to serve. Nice position there. We're taking it. Fuck everything. We're heading out.
Okay. Alright, you can upgrade while in the building, too. I like that.
We're ready to go. Grab that gear and no go.
Yeah, apparently there are STGs in 1943. I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's an oversight or not.
Get into cover, you birds. No time for a cuppa. Let's be off. We're ready with the new gear. Up that plane with
They have no territory control.
Threatening a capture point.
We're ready to head into our destination now.
Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands.
We're up, you lot. Look lively now. Time to secure that area. Time to go
to work, lads.
The STG came out in 42. Why is it called an STG 44? Riddle me that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there. Lots of mortar. What's mortar doing over here?
We're losing a capture point. Units ready and on the field.
Quiet down and
Like
listen
shit
up.
through a goose.
Stop mucking about. We're up.
Wipe. Wipe. Wipe.
We're losing a capture point to
Wipe.
enemy action.
Move out, lads. Coming overhead.
What are they doing?
We're heading out. Step on it, lads. Go! Go! Bloody go!
They brought me an AT gun that I'm supposed to capture.
Sappers, eager as we'll ever be.
Move it, you lazy fuck!
How nice of them.
More listening, lads.
The enemy is trying to take a point from us.
On the move! Watch the pressure!
You lot, fall back now.
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
That's really bad vision there. I need to move elsewhere.
Can't hang about.
Full throttle! We're going!
Come on, pack it off, lads.
Division of it. Got some experimenting to do.
Tidy, this ain't a bloody stroll. Move it. Oi, Fred Carno's army. Fall in.
I got an experiment I want to conduct.
On the move! Watch the pressure!
Enemy's pushing the line, trying to take one of our points.
Kind of. Whoa! That's the mortar. Not do that.
Enemy's pushing the line, trying to take one of our points.
Need come on,
Sappers,
chaps. We've got to move.
ready.
Destroy some poor bastard's handiwork.
The
Sappers,
enemy is trying to take a point from us.
Take that area and battle drill, lads. Properly.
You know, the AK-47 Kalashnikov was invented after the SCG. Well, it was based on the Kalashnikov, or the Kalashnikov was based on the SCG-44. So yeah, I didn't know that. I did. F.
Ready to shoot.
Exit. F. Oh, he's bugged. I retreat him just as he went into the building. Someone else write that down.
Orders get going.
Write that down. Oh, I meant to capture this.
Aye, sir. Standing by.
Stand ready.
Royal Engineers, ready.
Kinder.
Take that target now. Useless buggers.
Capture all territory around the enemy base. I gotta do the entire circlement thing. What kind of nonsense is this? Let's see. Let's do Churchill. Let's do that. Alright, so I did that thing. Alright.
Present and accounted for, sir.
Always pull back.
Smart about it now. We got all
I have fired an M60. Oh, he's unbugged.
Get raring out, man. Quick as you can. Pull it back from the enemy.
Should move him up.
The enemy has pushed
Eh,
us back
yeah.
from our sector.
Aye, sir. Standing by. Up, lads. The enemy awaits. We're up, you lot. Time to be toddling along, lads.
I gotta take all the points. Oh my gosh, I'm sitting on so much freaking manpower here.
Capture point is being overrun.
Let's
Tackle it, lad. Let's go, lad.
We gotta save some for the tank, though. Uh-oh.
Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands. A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Ah. It pinned me.
Quiet down and listen up.
Why is it taking so long to heal?
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
Stand ready. Look lively now. Time to secure that.
Heavy machine gun and crew are ready for
Don't
orders.
complain. Just bloody march.
We're combat ready.
Where's my tank? Requires Archer unlock upgrade. Oh, that's for that. You can get a Sherman. Get a Churchill heavy tank, though.
We're raring to go. Lads, we're heading out.
The good book. Keep your bloody heads down. Take that area and battle through that properly.
Can't upgrade out of territory, I forgot.
Right, sir. Tea time's over. Let's go.
It's just taking forever to heal.
Ready to go up to some action.
Bloody hell. You lazy buggers will march. Go, you cheeky wankers.
Wipe that squad. Wipe them.
Orders. Jump to it, lads.
I don't know why these guys don't A move. I mean, they W move, but... Why? Okay, you have to right click. What used to be just left click to move.
Unit ready, as requested.
Alright.
Pay attention, you lazy buggers. Quiet down and listen up. Quiet down and listen up. Look lively now. Time to secure that area. Weapon team ready.
We're losing a capture point.
Definitely gonna get a Sherman, too. This is better at infantry. There's so much... No, actually, they're not. Churches are good at infantry, too.
The sector to the enemy.
Aye, sir. Standing by.
What is with all the bombardments? You know what I could do? Did I lose my engineer? I did. I need to make another engineer. 'Cause there's a thing I want to do. Oh, no, I didn't lose them. That's okay, I'll take a second. Forgot about these guys up here. It's kind of hard to tell on the mini-map where your stuff is.
All engineers on the field and ready for your orders.
What the hell? That's an Osprey. It's a Verboven. Oh, nice shot, dum-dum. Finish him. Oh my. Got him. You're getting serious now.
Back! Back! Let the enemy have this. Take that target now! Useless buggers!
Mm-hmm.
We're raring to go.
Enemies pushing the line, trying to take one of our points.
Look how big the Stewart is in comparison to the Sherman. I mean, look at this guy. This is the chonkiest Sherman I think I've ever seen.
Damnation! The sector.
I don't think Stewarts were that big. Why is the Stewart that big? Uh-oh. Yikes. That was close. Churchill. Churchill seems. Did you see him almost do a flip? He almost flipped. This guy's still healing. Never gonna get there. Oh, look how they're kind of like almost not quite rubber banding, but just that jankiness. Yeah, that's not good. I think it's because I had them grouped, and the Churchill's slower than these two guys. Let's see if that happens here. See, they look a lot smoother there, but if we add the Churchill in the group, no jankiness in the reverse. Go forward a little bit. Yeah, it's like stuttering a little bit. I mean, the FPS is playable. It's, uh-oh, stunned. The FPS isn't that bad. It's at a solid 30. I mean, I could bump it up to 60, but I have to do all the little shenanigans. Definitely have to do the shenanigans to get it to work. Oh yeah, let's do this.
Pay attention, you lovely little woman. And a capture job. Present and accounted for, sir. Stoppers reported. Take that area and battle drill, lad. Properly. Ready for combat? Get moving, lad.
Orders are steady on. Sappers, ready to destroy
Target's ours.
handiwork.
Sappers.
Command's coming through.
They have any units left?
Britain's finest. The boss wants that ground taken. Over there.
Go clear out that machine gun, that house, though. I hope they slow down the reverse speeds. Reverse speeds have always been a problem in Company of Heroes. Except for Company of Heroes 1, because you had to manually reverse. There was no reverse button. Oh, they're out. What's really interesting to me is that they took away the snares on the Faust on light vehicles from one hit. Like you have to Faust twice, I think, now to get a light vehicle to snare like a Stewart light tank. I think on the actual like light vehicle, not the light tanks, but the light vehicles, I think that it does one-shot snare.
Shouldn't take long.
Ooh, that's good.
Well done, men. We did what we came here to do.
You think light vehicles seem less lethal? I'm not sure. I mean, that's the one thing. Like infantry to infantry combat on the time to kill seems a little bit faster, but the light vehicle on infantry time to kill seems a little slower. Bonello, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? I need to go grab a drink. So while we're in the campaign menu here, I'm gonna go fill up my cup and I'll be right back in just like 1 minute or
Commander,
less.
we're in danger of losing the northern airfield. Germans are on the approach.
I'll be right back. We'll continue on with the campaign. Oh, my knees. Good God. Okay. Let's see here. We got... You know, I don't remember seeing any of the weapons to pick up around the... on the map. That might be broken. I don't remember seeing any weapons to pick up. Good morning from Malta. Oh, so this is like right around your area then. Thereabouts. Oh, jeez. Yep, ambushed. This is what I get for sending in detachments all by themselves. Start working now? All right, well, have a good day, work. Thanks for dropping in.
Pull the
Thanks
trigger
for the
on
follow.
Monte Casino.
We're not pulling the trigger on Monte Casino. Get it through your thick skull, General. We're not doing that. We're gonna march up there and we're gonna take it.
All right, men, we're up.
Oh, man. First, we're gonna do a little pro gamer move and take out the resistance. Soften them up. There we go. There's one down. Oh, we got this guy over here too. All right, so in 2 more turns, we'll completely have that done for. I'm gonna pull these guys back into supply. Attach them. These guys, I'm gonna attach to him. Then
We've been given our orders.
we're gonna go capture this town. Can't find a path to target. We'll at least take that. Alright, maybe not. Okay. Don't we have a, yeah, we've got a new company. All the way back here. They've got skills. Paratrooper airdrop. Take that. Take the HMG. And AT gun. We'll do that for now. And then we'll move them. Which direction do we want to move them? Probably up this way. Can I, how do I do? So my question is, how do I actually use these? Can I use them on the macro map? Like, can I've seen the Axis do it. How do I do it? How do I get my P-47s? I want these guys to attack these guys. How do I even do that? Can't go into the town. How do I do that? How do I get my P-47s to do a strafing run on this mortar detachment? Yeah, this is like Total War. Company of Heroes. Great. These guys got 4 days left of supplies. I need to move them back. They did just get engaged in a fight, so I can't move them yet. There's that over there. These guys are done. I don't think I can move anything else. Oh wait, there's these guys. Wait.
Yes, sir. We are ready to carry out our orders. Orders coming down the chain. Listen up.
Oh yeah. Good attack them. Oh yeah. They're gone. Cool. That was easy. Let's go up to the bridge. Panzer Company. They're hurt. I can't move them. Well, actually I can. No, I can't. Damn it. Oh my jeez. Oh no, I should not have moved them. Alright, they're safe right here for now. I do need to take that so I can still be in territory with my supplies. Need to take that next turn. Alright. We gotta end turn. Oh, are they still in range? And they are now. That guy's gone. Fine, whatever.
Get your ducks in a row, Commander.
Shut up.
It's time to pull the trigger on Monte Cassino.
It's not. We're not doing that.
Orders just came down. Secure those rounds. Keep going.
They need some detachments. One of those. One of those. All right, now what do we want to do about? Let's do another armored company, and let's get a mortar detachment. Let's get that going over here, and then we'll swing around from the backside. We'll take these two towns, swing around the backside. Sound good? I think that sounds good. All right. For now, we're gonna attack this company right here. We're gonna finish them off. Hello? Hello? There we go. Okay, didn't even have to do an RTS battle on that. Why can't these guys move? These guys are stuck. Oh my god, dude, they're stuck. Why are they stuck? They're out of territory. Oh no, that's not good. I'm gonna take this. Get up there. Up there. All right. We're good. Supplied by Seaport. We're good. Out of supply. Same thing happened to me. Need to capture Camino. Well, he had 3 days left in supply. He had 3 days. It's weird.
Stand by, soldiers. Orders received. We have our
Capture Fondi. Fondi's mine. Alright, I've got stuff brewing in there.
understood. We're out and clear.
Alright, so we're moving on that front. That's good. We're closing in on Monte Casino.
Order just came through on the radio.
These guys are done moving. Got nothing else over here. I still don't understand why this is out of supply. It doesn't make any sense. Is it too far from the seaport? Alright, we're gonna be able to bombard that in the next turn. What haven't I moved? These are all detachments, they're fine. Day 26. Got to say, if he attacks my company and obliterates it, I'm gonna be pissed off. Looks like they're heading out of town. Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, don't move. No, come back.
Rifle squad awaiting orders.
Get your ducks in a row, Commander. It's time to pull the trigger on Monte Casino.
Someone needing some bombs. Come on, we don't have all bloody day. Gunners, we've received our orders. Careful with those shells. We need to practice some action, chaps. Soldiers, commanders issued
Oh, I
orders.
can't fit any more over there anyways. These guys maxed out.
Orders received.
Crap. I think these guys got scared of the destroyer, but it's not going to matter. I'm going to knock them out anyways. Boom. That's how we do it. Easy. Alright, so that's in supply now. These guys are good. Now we need to... could take that. Do I want to go back and get that, or I want to move towards Monte Casino? We want to move towards Monte Casino.
Yes, sir. We are ready to carry out our orders.
I'm going to hang back on those guys until I actually want to get another company over here. I do have another company. Armor company's on the way. It'll take a couple turns for that to finish, though. Actually, I got the armor company right here. I keep running away from my mechanics. I don't have any movement points left. What does the S mean? There's that S icon on him. What does that mean? Stun, suppressed. Oh, I can... No, there's no hover information on it. Oh well. Recon artillery. This has an S on it too. Odd. Oh my god, I've got detachments down here. Okay, let's just get them up here. Get them both up there. Really would like to move 2 units at the same time. That would be nice. A fast mode like pressing the spacebar in Total War on the map when you're doing movements would speed up the troop movements. That'd be nice too. I'm not going to move him because I don't wait for my detachments. So we're done. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Yep, we're good. All right. Here comes day 27. Ha! You've activated my trap card. Why does he fire first? Oh man, he did a lot of damage. Not enough.
Get your ducks in a row, Commander. It's time to pull the trigger on Monte Cassino.
Dig in. Got a couple skill points I can spend. Take that. That one. One skill point. I'll save for the whiz bang on that.
We got the word, gentlemen. Take the race, fellas.
Okay, now down over here, we've got to wait for the detachments.
Move like we got it perfect, last boys.
Wait, we wait, we wait.
Orders just came down. Gunny says we gotta move.
Back that way.
Orders coming down the chain. Listen up. Fellas, we've received our orders.
Okay, destroy will be ready next turn. Wait, I want some more recon. Let's do Monte Cassino again. How long does that take to activate? Also, how do I use my airport? I'm filling up this airport. I don't know. All right, day 28. Here we go.
Day 28.
Oh, shoot. They got guys coming down the road. Did I put him in digging? I think so. Eliminated. Alright, we're gonna get a skirmish here. Ouch. Okay, I think we're ready for this. Ready for another battle. Oh, they started moving again.
Well, men, we're on the back foot here. Our defense hinges on 3 points. Hold on to them and repel the enemy. They won't give up without a fight, though. The central point will be the focus of the enemy assault. Protect it at all cost.
Control victory points. Roger. I already played this map. We've literally done this map already.
Time for some action, chaps.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Don't like the fact that I have to reinforce as soon as I spawn in.
Always eager to serve.
Job done and all secure.
Quiet down, lads.
Orders coming in.
Heavy machine gun and crew are ready for orders.
Come on, pack it off.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, so you get damaged in the little skirmishes on the macro map, and then you got less firepower available. Makes sense. It's fine.
Stop playing with yourselves. Ground to take.
Necessary to like it, but it is what it is.
Over there, boys. We're ready to go.
Indoors. Quick as you can now.
Royland, we're taking that position.
Present and accounted. Captured. Fucking murderer.
It's my mortar squad. I don't have mortars.
The enemy is trying to take a point from us. Division sent us a stockpile of mines they can't keep in storage any longer. Put them to good use.
Mine's killing this. Okay. I think the flamethrowers in CoH3 definitely looked a lot better. Yeah, I gotta say it is cool that, I mean, that you got these trees that are burning and stuff. That's pretty awesome. But oh, I can build emplacements now.
Quiet down. There's time to be toddling
Build
along, lads.
MGs.
What's the task?
The boss wants that ground taken. Pay attention. Feeling weak in the knees?
Well, move it then.
55 fuel. Right.
The faster you move, the sooner you'll get there. Time to be toddling along, lads. After you.
Our job. Let's get on it.
Anyone got a ciggy? Us, come on! They're shooting at you! Move, you daft buggers! March,
I gotta be careful. There's
remember that?
MGs right here.
Let's move out!
Sappers.
Eager as will ever be.
Heavy machine gun has been deployed for you.
Work's done.
Inside.
Keep the fucking door in quick, Mark!
Oh crap.
These dogs!
I didn't do very much.
Have it, lads! It's what we're fucking paid for!
We have 200 points remaining.
What?
A capture point is being overrun.
Let's advance, crew! Aye, sir. Standing by.
Affirmative.
Go.
We're losing a capture point to enemy action.
No munitions.
Goddamn long! Take that target now! Useless buggers! You lazy buggers!
The hell was that?
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
Back!
They're gonna die.
Present nice position there. We're taking.
Back at me! Shoot them!
Try, Will. Move out now! Fire on that bloody trooper!
On your feet. Let's go. Watch your approach.
Not you wankers! Up on your feet, lads!
Take that
Enemy is down to 200 points.
Yeah, no, they're down to 200 points.
Move that point, buggers! It's what we're fucking paid for!
Unit ready, as requested.
Advance completed! Target down! Up on your feet, lads!
Time to march, boys. Come on.
We got our orders, lads. Objective secure.
Look lively, be ready for warning orders.
We got orders up, lads. The enemy oversupplied now. Time to secure that area.
Orders received and understood.
I haven't seen any AT from them yet.
Keep going. And mine the clutch.
Use cover and concealment.
Right, that target's gonna go!
Get out of here.
Step on it, lads!
Yeah, they got no answer for this.
On the move! Watch the pressure!
Enemies pushing the line, trying to take one of our points.
Sappers. Eager to shift some dead.
Move it, you lazy buggers! Bloody go!
Blow them to pieces.
Threatening a capture point.
Pull back. Nice and tidy there.
Sappers. Ready to destroy. Eyes open.
Oh, that's a wipe.
The sector's in enemy hands.
We've had an upgrade!
We're losing a capture point.
What? Where? Oh, up there.
Enemies pushing the line, trying to take one of our points.
Just bloody march. Stay close and you might just live through this, okay, kids?
Go! Go! Bloody go!
All right, I think it's pretty clear now.
Position back. Come on,
Oh, there's an MG we need to take out. Oh, he immediately retreated.
Sappers, we're moving. Take the position, sappers.
I don't think I'm gonna get many mine kills, if any. I have to pull back on my tanks and not do any attacking with them. Yeah, I think the animations on the vehicle firing, like the report, definitely needs some overhaul.
Watch the pressure!
It just seems slow. Seems really slow.
On, my nan can march fast. Always eager to serve.
And once it's seized, be prepared for contact.
The enemy's wavering. They're down to only 100 points.
Did I hear a tank over here? Oh, I did. Oh, he's dead. Well, what else can I build? One of these things? All right.
Like shit, capture complete.
Whoops. No.
Royal Engineers, ready.
Capture that point.
Nothing to worry about.
Capture that point. Torch him. Maybe I'll build a mine on the road.
Stay low, move fast. Three out for the count. Sappers, eager as will ever.
It's an easy battle.
Reports show the enemy has only 50 points left.
Drop fuel.
Hold the position. Cavalry can't be too far off.
Jerry's run out of steam. They're down to our last 25 points.
It's actually gonna fire. Yeah, it did. It's firing artillery in their base. Hey, Kappa Black. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. So yeah, this is actually dropping artillery rounds inside their home base sector, like you could in CoH3. Hey, Black Dwarf, thanks for the follow too.
Off your asses. Come on, bastards. Take up position.
And build it. Build a Sherman. Not even gonna come out in time. Then we got 1 point left. It's not even gonna matter.
Good job. We smashed the enemy assault.
It seems like each map should be unique to the territory that you're fighting in. That's the second time I've fought on this map in 2 different territories. I need to start writing this stuff down and compile a report for Relic. ran into this issue last night. Well then. Hey, Kilroy. That's the second time we've gotten a bug splat. That's happened. It's occurred after winning a RTS mode game on the campaign map. Not too worried about it. I mean, those things are easily fixable. I mean, those. I'm not too concerned, especially at this stage in the development. Doesn't concern me too much. Is it annoying? Yeah, it's a little annoying, but you know what? It's a pre. I always have to say this. It's pre-alpha, so it's things like that are to be expected. So I'm not too upset about it. Although it is slightly obnoxious, but we're gonna go ahead and just call it there. It's getting a little bit late, so I'm gonna hang it up here. We'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll try to finish out the campaign quickly, and then I kind of want to go over do some skirmish missions or skirmish mode, comp stomps, and then kind of do an in-depth overlook on, because I didn't get to it tonight. I thought I was. But do kind of an in-depth overlook at all the units and all the abilities with the veterancy and all that. I think the tank explosions look off. They're definitely different. Light vehicle tank explosions are a little bit more grandiose than medium tanks or heavy tanks are. I kind of like them. Light vehicles definitely need some refinement on the amount of fire that just plumes out of the top turret, like on the 221s. But overall, I think that the medium tanks are pretty good, but they're not perfect. But you know, they've already stated that they're going to be dialing all the artwork and animations and all that stuff. They're going to be dialing that in. So I'm not too concerned about it. It is a little off now, but they've already stated that the animations and stuff, none of that is finalized. But yeah, it's something to take note of and to provide in the feedback, like on the forums, because right now the forums are a little bit of a mess. I've been kind of looking through there, commenting on some stuff, and there's a lot of people just bitching and whining about it, like, oh my gosh, this is so off, this is wrong, you guys suck, I can't believe you like show us a version of the game in this kind of state. God, oh, just whiny little bitches. Anyways,